third time we've been through this village.
Yeah. Oh, fuck!
Oh no, 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 no!
Hello, hello.
You've
Right.
been bitten.
Have I?
Yeah, your neck.
I've not noticed it. Oh, there.
Maybe on there as well.
I didn't even see her come in. Anyway, so hi guys, welcome back. So we've just had breakfast in Luxembourg, and I quite like the hotel. Grant's shivering because he's a bit cold. It's chilly.
It's a cold morning.
It's chilly this morning. But we had breakfast upstairs, thankfully nice and warm. But again, they were playing music, and you do get copyright infringement, so I've tried to avoid that. Might hold this a bit closer. So yeah, bikes are over here. We just came out this morning actually, and there was a guy looking over at us. We were just using some chain wax on the. It's very old actually, just to sort of keep on top of things. And yeah, this guy saw us and he came over, and he was Luxembourgish born in this town, I think, British raised. And he's a fan of 44 Teeth as well, so we had a bit of a chat about bikes. And he was saying a few things about Luxembourg that we didn't know. So apparently there's not many bikers. We saw a couple, but not many, and they may have been going through. He said all the public transport in Luxembourg is free for buses, trains, and the trams. So again, great. We could have head off into Luxembourg City actually, because it sounded like it wasn't too far. And this place we're staying in, Wiltz, W-I-T-L-Z, maybe pronounced Wiltz or something like that. It's a bit of a cross between two sort of places. It's very affluent, but it seems a bit poor at the same time. Like every other car is a nice Mercedes or a BM, and then you just stroll across and you just see like a dirty kebab shop sort of thing. There's no nice restaurants, nowhere to eat.
Yeah, there was nowhere to eat. It was here or nowhere else. Well,
there were one or two, but they were shut, weren't they? And whether that's a Monday thing, because I think we saw that in our next stop, Mondays were shut, so not really familiar with the European way of doing things. Just raise you up a bit, actually. So yeah, the sun's coming out of it actually now. It might hopefully warm up, because it's like I said before, it's quite cool. We've been really lucky with the weather so far. We had yesterday was the worst.
Yeah, we probably had about an hour's worth of sustained weather, didn't we? Rain, but it wasn't heavy.
No,
it was just slightly more than a drizzle. And then when we stopped, it did actually quite pour down, but we weren't in it, so it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And today's supposed to be dry, but cold this morning.
Yeah, so it is a bit. Well, we'll take our time. We've got an hour to get ready and stuff like that. And it may have, but I've been wearing the Cool Tech Alpine Stars base layer with my just jacket with no summer lining inside. It's got these zips you can let a bit more air through, which I've had to use a couple of times. I wanted to use a couple of times, but I found it was really cold a bit yesterday. Until I actually really did up my glove connection to my hand, that actually stops it all going up. But I might throw a t-shirt on as well today. It is a bit chilly. But we're off to France today, and this should be the shortest drive, I think, or one of
3.5.
Well, if we go the back roads, we can pick and choose on that. And if we get caught out in the rain, there's no point. I was raving on the camera yesterday about the roads in Luxembourg. It could just be coincidental that the place we've come into from the place in Germany we've come into, it is a big transition, I think. It's a 90-kilometre speed limit in Luxembourg as a national speed limit versus 100 in Germany. But the roads are so big and open in Germany, whereas here we've got some sort of almost canyon roads, like down the side to the valley, and massive drops as well off some of them, and a few sort of switchbacks, which are, when you're fully loaded up, I mean, fair play to the GS riders that are fully adventuring. But yeah, so we're going to saddle up and head over there, and it should be quite good. The place we're staying, it's a town called Montcornet, and if I pronounced that right, Montcornet, for want of a better spelling out. But yeah, so this is an Airbnb. This is the first one we're doing that's not a hotel. So the woman said, I might not be there, but my 13-year-old daughter will meet you and greet you, and she would love to practice her English. So we're on tuition duties later, whether we get a discount for grade A English teaching. God knows what she'll be able to say when you've given her all the northern slang words and whatever. But yeah, And we think if it's working and open, there's a hot tub. Well, there is a hot tub, but whether we should be able to use it,
We will be able to use it. We're going to get in it.
The only reason that's making me say that is we were looking at the pre-looking ahead at the booking email from a guy called Pecos in Amsterdam, who's hosting us in his Airbnb. And Pecos is not backwards about coming forwards, is he, in what you can do and can't do. So we'll probably talk more about that when we get to the Amsterdam stop. But it's the first time I've booked a place and been told, please don't use loads of stuff. Don't put the heating on unless it's absolutely necessary. Don't use my washing machine. My wardrobe's got all my stuff in it, so don't use that.
Don't shower for more than 2 minutes.
Is that what it is?
On a hot I'm like, setting.
Fucking hell, Pecos, we're paying you for your stay.
Yeah.
You know, give us a bit of leash. So
don't eat the food in the fridge. We'll
Yeah.
likely clear the fridge, and then we've got a fridge to use.
Yeah.
And we got that. They are there for 2 nights, so we're going to use it.
Yeah. So we're not friends with Pecos at this point. However, we think his apartment might be quite nice. Big 65-inch TV on the wall. Short walk into the very centre of Amsterdam, and underground parking with an allocated space, which is very hard to find. Which is why we're staying here. So yeah, let's go and pack up. Grant's shivering away. And yeah, we'll hit the road. And yeah, not done the draw out today, but we're travelling west, basically. Pretty much, I think, a straight line almost, give or take, into France.
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit north as well.
Maybe, yeah. But we're not doing any massive detours. It's pretty much straight across, and then tomorrow up to Belgium through the some sort of national park in France that has escaped me for the time of this video. So yeah, let's saddle up and off we go. So one thing I will just show you, this is the Luxembourg hotel. I didn't show you the hotel very much. This is the restaurant that we ate in, which is actually quite nice. It goes around the back. There's a nice breakfast hall upstairs. It's nice. No complaints at all, really. And we'll show you the room when I get upstairs. Oh, cheers. But yeah, so you can see it is old school, but I think that's kind of the way it's supposed to be a bit. Cheers, dude. So, you know, we're travelling, so it's a little messy, but yeah. The thing is, there's no point using any well, that's the cars. The bikes are down there, if you can just about see. But yeah, you can hang all your stuff up and be tidy and neat, but there's no point when you're packing it all up the next day. And then the bathroom is, again, basic, but more than okay. Switch that noisy thing off, don't like it. So yeah, let's hit the road and we'll saddle up now. Hi guys, right, well let's get her warmed up. Do like that smell of rich fuel. So yeah, quirky little place. I don't know why there's a steam engine. But yeah, like I was saying on the intro this morning, apparently there's quite a lot of history here. There's a war memorial somewhere, and there's a dinosaur theme park, or maybe not theme park, like a dinosaur something anyway, if you like dinosaurs. If you don't, then you don't have to go. So we're going to sort of meander around a little bit. Phone's there, pocket zipped. Check I've got the passport, it's in there. We're all good to go.
See, we were sat at that bar last night there, and guys in the like late 50s it seems, with, you know, white hair and stuff, ripping round in Golf Rs and a big Ram truck, as if they were like teenage boys. It's a bit unusual, but what to do?
We couldn't come on this trip without visiting one of Europe's largest countries, so on day 5 we head to France through the back roads, passing through the historic Ardennes forest to where we're staying at our Airbnb in Montcornet.
I wasn't sure where that was going to go then.
Yeah, no, no,
So I am looking forward to going back into France actually. The last time I was there was COVID, and my auntie was kind enough to let me stay with her for 2 weeks because I was on a red list to the country I was going back to at the time. And we had a great time just sort of sitting in French bars and drinking wine. But I do find quite often in some of the small villages in France, it's like Little Britain. It's full of Brits, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but you know, you're not getting the full cultural experience that you might have expected. Some lovely property, isn't there?
there's some very nice places here.
Yeah, you know, you get those books where it says where you can retire cheaply.
Yeah.
I don't think Luxembourg's one of them. Switcheroony. Let's get Grant coming down the hill. These are amazing roads.
They're good.
I think jabbing on those Brembos doesn't help the Krieger tailpack situation. Tunnel run. How beautiful is that?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Might be a good shot, place for the drone. If you want to stop.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is where we should have been staying, to be quite honest. So I think the hotel, I think that's the garage for private parking down there. Or is it the next one? Might be. It's quite biker centric. That's the hotel on the left there. Like just, yeah.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So, yeah, I can't go that way. Yeah, it was quite nice to be fair. You can choose when I've sent you the thing. You still choose which route you want out of 3, can't you? So I was going on a slightly longer one. Let's do this one. I think it takes us along the riverside and stuff. 23 minutes, 23 kilometres. Yeah? 23, yeah. Okay. Well, we just had a nice little stop and played with the drone a little bit.
She's talking to me. Go on.
No, I'm just talking to them. We've just had a nice little stop. This is, yeah, like I said, this is where we're going to stay, and I think Grant seems to like it so far. But yeah, the hotel, when I'd booked it, they emailed me back saying we were actually shut that week. They just shut for a whole week, and they don't make any sort of plans to sort of, you know, staff it while they're on holiday or whatever they're doing. When I go on full lock, that sometimes bashes that there, so. Right, well, let's go to the next stop. But definitely one for next time.
Found locations look very peaceful.
Well, maybe.
Good for a holiday as well, I think.
Yeah, maybe if we come back, we'll try and work harder to get that hotel. Nearly fell. Oh, nearly fell off a bike, poor thing. Yeah, that was lovely when I came there. And I was telling Grant the story. Basically, when I toured, I came on my own, and then I met Grant. I did a few countries. Met Grant in France for a week, which was lovely. And I got to this place and I was tired and I was thirsty and whatever. And they had a really nice terrace on the back. So I ordered some champagne actually. And the guy said, "Oh, would you want French or Luxembourgish?" I said, "Well, you know, when in Rome, I'll have Luxembourgish." He said, "Do you want a glass or a bottle?" And I said, "Oh, stuff it, I'll have a bottle." So I'm sat out on the veranda drinking this bottle of champagne, and then hadn't had anything to eat, felt a little bit tipsy, and I thought I'll just go and rest my eyes. Went to my hotel room, shut my eyes, woke up, and it was about 9 o'clock at night, pitch black, and food had stopped serving, so I'm sat in the bar with another beer and a bag of Nobby's nuts or something. Cheap night though, well, apart from the champagne. Veronica calling Veronica?
Oh, yeah, my friend, my friend.
Why Veronica?
She sounds like a dirty bitch.
Fair enough. Does that help you concentrate more or less?
I think probably less. Think about all the things she'll do to me, but if I go in the wrong direction, she tells me off.
So to be fair, 30 minutes of this seems quite pleasant. Some lovely houses. That's the sort of house that I quite like the look of, really. Like that one.
In front.
Just like with the sloping sides, it just reminds me of, like, you know, when you watch those American films and whatever.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, like, period. Right then, so we're just getting a bit cold actually, and just a bit tired. We did about an hour and a half. Thought we'd pull in. This place was open, and the little village we've just come through, this was the best. Well, the only place open, to be fair, but right next to a fairground. I mean, I do know how to choose a nice relaxing spot. A couple of locals in there getting tanked up at about 12 o'clock. So yeah, interesting culture. Very similar to the Brits, I would say, to be fair. I want to do this because it stops all the wind going up my arm. Yeah, boy, that'll work. And Grant's even put his jacket on, it's a bit chilly. However, we should have a nice hot tub waiting for us when we get there, so I'm thinking a nice glass of wine sat in there. Very romantic, I must admit, but you know. I put my earplugs in now. I love the sound of the V4. Oh, where's me? What a dickhead. Keys somewhere. Yeah, I love the sound of it, but it's more the wind noise, to be honest. It's just the exhaust's not too bad. And yeah, the average speed limit, or the national speed limit in France is 80, so a bit lower. Keep bashing the screen there, that's what happens. Right then, off to the next one. Good. Yeah, so I saw that restaurant which looked quite nice. I thought, oh, I'll nip in there, but it doesn't look to be open. But then again, there are two people sat in there now. Grant will be telling me, you should have gone in there.
Right, you're turning me around now.
Oh.
Do you just pull in and see what
Yeah.
we've got?
Yeah. Let's just, no, you're right, let's go back over the bridge, and that's where it's actually trying to take us now.
Okay.
Let's just do it. It's the third time we've been through this village.
Yeah. Oh, fuck!
Oh, no.
Fuck! What have I done there?
Are you alright?
Fuck!
Shit, you got it up?
What have I done that, mate? Oh, fuck. Let me get it onto the side.
What happened? Hi, you okay? Thank you for stopping. I think just a fall, it's okay. No problem. Merci, thank you. You alright? Fucking hell. What happened? Did you just... Was it coming off, or was it...
I don't know. I just lost stability before I knew it. I was in the bag.
I'm sorry about that, dude. Well, when we get there, we've got loads of time, haven't we? We can have a look on eBay as well and just see if there's a side fairing. Damage wise, I think you've not done too much, have you? I mean, that's all okay, I think. Yeah?
I think the bag's probably taken the back weight a bit.
Your exhaust?
Exhaust.
That's nothing there really, is it? That's nothing, you can't see that. It's just that little crack there, isn't it? Which your indicator looks okay. Yeah, all that's. They could have bent and snapped. That's okay, really. I mean, fuck it. I've seen them sometimes, and it's pissing oil out and stuff, and they've smashed things and bent all this. I think you kind of got away with that for the most part. We'll find one online. We'll find a new panel. That'll be okay. Nothing's come off. Sorry about that, mate. It happens, doesn't it? You know, them switchbacks. If it were gonna, that was closer than I've ever sort of been. Some of them they throw you right off sometimes. All the weight on it.
I don't know.
Sorry? I'm surprised. I was miles away. I was going to come running back. I turned around and you've got it all up already. I think the adrenaline kicks in a bit, doesn't it?
I think with the bags, it's not quite fully on flat. It was, you know, it was off.
Right. Where did you grab it to get it? On the bars?
I just did it.
Just got it up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, and to be fair to the French, they've all stopped to try and help, haven't they? Which was kind of them. Turn your ignition off. Do you want to try and start it? Okay.
That was lucky.
I mean, it's never good, but I've seen a lot worse. And your bags have survived it.
Not even a mark on that, is there?
No. Sorry, buddy.
But if we're going to have an off at 2 miles an hour, is how to do it, isn't it? And actually, to be fair, my head went on.
Oh. What about your jacket and that? And you?
It's only a waterproof anyway, so that's.
Yeah. No, you've not ripped it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right. Bloody hell.
Right. We'll just try and get back into some sort of comfort level and.
Yeah. That is a nightmare for a bike. It's a worst nightmare, isn't it? Oh well. Coming off at 60 is probably worse, isn't it? But I feel so bad for him. I think we'll talk about that later once he's calmed down. But I think he's come off quite well, to be honest, compared to what could have happened. Like I said, I've seen him before. Smashed engine cases, bent bars, pissing oil out. Fucking hell. Just what he wants. Making me conscious about it now, actually.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's I don't really know what to say, to be honest, mate. It's yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. Well, everything seems fine, feels fine.
Yeah, okay, good, that's the main thing. I was going to say, if you want to go in front and we just keep an eye on it for a few miles, you're more than welcome.
No, I think I'd rather just stay behind, just take it easy.
Yeah, no worries. Let us know if you need me to slow down or change or whatever.
Okay.
Right, so we're just going to fill up the bikes actually, because mine's getting a bit low, 2 bars. And we thought we'd do a miles per gallon calculator while we're here. And so far I've got 170 kilometres out of this tank and I've got 2 bars left, so that could be worse. One of them again.
Oh. I've gone around the other side.
Is he going to be after the E5? They can have it if they want it. Inserters card. Patience. See, my French has come on quite a lot. Pompen 2. 95, that'll do. Code bon, patientes. Retirees card.
Is there a contactless?
There is, I think, yeah. Transaction acceptee. God, I'm fluent. Right, no. Fill up. Oh, look at that.
You could have just clicked on the
E5, why am I putting super duper in? I thought that was 98 over there.
That's not working. There you go. Incorrect card.
That
Right. Do you want to go first?
That can't be right. How fast is the pump? It's just banged 10 litres in about 10 seconds. Well, I'm surprised. It's brimmed.
Wow.
Okay. So, oh, we didn't bring kilometres, aren't we? What was that? It's not reading, it's all blurry. So let's first of all 167 km 2 miles. Oh, would be no signal. And then we've put 10.9. Well, I've got my numbers now. We might have to do this later because I've got no signal. So we said we'll do a miles per gallon calculator. We've actually, despite saying 5G on the screen, it's not helping us very well. But I'm laughing to myself. So I wouldn't class myself as a very charitable person, generally speaking. But a woman pulled up and she was struggling around with the contactless on her phone or something. So she said, in French, knew what she was saying. She had 10 euros and a couple of coins. And so basically I paid for a fuel and she gave me, I said I don't want the coins, no problem, I just took the 10 euros. And she put 15 euros in. I was thinking if she goes up to like, if it keeps going and she says I'm going to put a full tank in, I have to jump across and grab it. But, well. Yeah, so we'll figure that out when we stop, when we get signal. But basically, for 167 kilometres, which is about 100 miles and they've still had 2 bars, I've used an extra sort of litre and a half, which doesn't seem all that bad. You can see the Craig has, I should have packed it, you know, I should have turned it round is what I should have done. Although I thought I can get access to it, yeah. Anyway. So I reckon 200 kilometres you could get out of a tank quite easily. And again, it's quite mixed riding, but well, slow riding. Is your sat nav telling you to go that way?
Mine's still rerouting.
Is what?
What's going to go around?
This way, where we were going before?
Rerouting. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Right then. Looks wrong, this. Well, we're about 10 minutes, if 12 minutes away from our destination, and we've just been caught out in the rain. To be fair, we've had a great day of no rain. But, excuse me. But yeah, we don't want to get absolutely piss wet through. These gloves are a nightmare to get on when your hands are a bit soggy. But in all, we've done well with it. I've got a spider on it. Right then. Fucking hell, look at these here. I tell you what, I've seen some crazy driving. Just big lorries, work vehicles just following each other. So close, I just don't get it. Right, come on, final stretch. Navigation. "10 minutes. Oh, it keeps interfering with the phone. It thinks it's been touched. 10 minutes is all we needed. Yeah, so we're supposed to get there, based on this, at 3:11. Can't check in till 4:30 unless you decide to let us, you know, get in a bit early. And then we're in a case of working out what's open, because based on what we've seen, not a lot is. Crack on, we're there in 10 minutes. Right, well, finally we're in Montcornet or Montcornet. Not exactly sure where we're staying here, but first thing I'm going to do is try and find a bar. And then I'll stop and we'll get the checkout instructions in. And where do I stop here then? Well, I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. I'll just say we're here. She might not reply for half an hour. She did say she was out.
Yeah, I know.
Address would be helpful, wouldn't it? No way. No way.
What? It's the wrong Montcornet.
It's 29 miles away. Hang on. Oh, it is. There's another Montcornet. Oh, hell. Fuck me. Look, Montcornet's there. 50 minutes away. How can you have two of the same village? It's the same village.
Wow.
How? That's where... Hang on. Let me just... That is a kick in the nuts, that is. 50 minutes as well. We're going to be counting down to like the 10 minutes away, or an hour, half an hour.
Yeah, 50 is like the longest that I've done today.
Jesus. Well, we've got to do it, haven't we?
Well, if we wouldn't have been able to check in early anyway, we wouldn't have been able to have got there. So...
It's a good job we didn't get on the beers.
Yeah.
Really pissed me off, that.
I hope I can have a map.
50 minutes. Right, well. 16:09, well, that's what we do. This is annoying me as well now. Right, well, little update, might switch this bloody thing off. Made a mistake, didn't we? Wrong Montcornet. Not going to be as big as this one, I don't think. Hi guys, welcome back. So yeah, we've had quite a tough and busy day, I would say, and we've just got to the hotel, the Airbnb. Down the road, there's no cooking facilities and restaurants nearby, kind of rural France. So I went to a Carrefour, and we got a couple of wraps and a full chicken, which also didn't go quite well because I bought a bag to put the chicken came in a bag. I bought an extra carrier bag to put the chicken in. And then it kind of leaked onto the inside of my Craig tailpack, which has now been showered off and is drying out. So that was one setback, but not all of them. So I'm sat here, Grant's here.
Cheers, boy.
Chilling out. So today was, like I said, a few little issues today. Well, where do we start? So we were having a nice trip. It was about 3.5 hours for the trip, give or take. And we literally, you know, I've had a couple of moments this trip because the bike is a lot heavier than expected, where I've just sort of gone over a curb or something and usually fine, put your feet down, fine. And the bike's gone over a little bit and I'm like, fuck me, that is, you've got to be careful about that. Unfortunately, Mr. Army here had another one today and the bike went down and it was completely unexpected. I think it took you by surprise. And
it was instant as well. I couldn't do anything to prevent it.
yeah, I think that's it. Once it goes as well, you've not got the time. And it was what, a 3 mile an hour turn or something?
Yeah. I think I'd like to look at your video to see if, because I think it was at a zebra crossing. I think it was like a crown in the road and it wasn't very even. I think that might have where I turned.
Right.
And it went.
Yeah.
And obviously I was fine, but the bike fairing on the left is cracked.
Yeah.
And other than that, actually, lucky
Yeah.
to some extent.
Yeah.
That's the only damage.
Yeah.
You know, the bike is actually still absolutely perfectly serviceable. There's no issues with the mechanicalness of it.
Yeah.
It's just the fairing which is cracked.
Yeah.
So lucky, and there's a scratch on the engine cover casing, which that's not an issue.
Yeah. So I think agree for the most part. I know it wasn't me that it's different when it's you.
Yeah.
For the most part, you got away with it.
And to be fair, it's knocked me as well because you're now thinking, oh shit, what's going to happen again? What's this, still that? And I think I'm going to need. It took me a while to make sure the bike was okay, which is after another 100 kilometers of riding, and now it's going to take another couple of days, I think, of just doing it again, just to make sure, just to build my confidence back up to the point where I'm all right and I'm not thinking about it again.
Yeah.
So I think that's the worst part of it. Annoyance that the fact that I've gone, and the annoyance that I've cracked my fairing, But
We'll look at that. We'll look for a new one. We'll have a check. But yeah, I'd be totally the same. I fully get it, and it's you don't know what to say, you know. But so that was one, and we might have a bit of footage if it can go up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the other one, we then arrived. Well, we got piss wet through. We had a great ride, but then just at the end we had 10 minutes of rain. But we thought finally we're in Montcornet, which is where we're staying. There's actually 2 villages called Montcornet within 50 minutes of each other. So we actually ended up at the wrong one. That was my fault because I was on planning. I just Googled it and off we went. And then we had another 50 minutes of rain through that to get to where we are here. We've had a chicken issue. And there was another one. There was another issue. I can't quite remember. But yeah, in all, a mixed day. But you know, we're chilling out now. We're relaxing.
in terms of the start of the day, it was really good. In Luxembourg, the roads were continued as they were last night.
Yeah, great roads in Luxembourg.
And really impressed with them, actually. And then we got into Belgium, because we had probably half an hour in Belgium before we got into France. And as soon as we got to Belgium, it sort of, well, it didn't go downhill, but they weren't as good, were they?
Don't go to Belgium. Don't go to Belgium. We're going there tomorrow.
We are going to Belgium tomorrow, yeah. So, well, we'll see. Hopefully, they are better. I mean, the roads, especially around here, were quite tricky. They weren't very good, were they? There was gravel on the roads. There was a lot of potholes.
Yeah.
On top of that, we had the rain. Even though it looks pretty nice now, it was raining. So let's hope tomorrow's a better day all around.
Yeah. Well, we'll sign it off there for now. But thanks for watching. And I was going to say we'll catch you for breakfast, but there's no breakfast in. There's nowhere to eat, so we might just find a restaurant, grab a pizza or something for brunch on the way. But we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, thanks for watching this one, and catch you in Belgium on the next one.
Why the fuck does shit behind? You're gonna close the blinds. Why would you do that? Who is this people? Why would you put a fucking love art tree in the way? Ah, there's a sign there as well. This is slow. She's slow. She's going slowly. Oh, you've put all the cushions in the way as well. Okay. How does a fucking mount of a fucking mum's thing? What's this? Look at that. Are you supposed to like be blind? No, wait. That's annoying as well. I want to pop the light out so you don't get woken up by fucking sun in the morning. It's not fucking. What's your way? I'm gonna do that. What's this guy doing?